And we're back here live at the park. The governor talking about how he thinks about this every single day. That mass taking place the day before the anniversary. There is no formal ceremony taking place today. They want to do that on May 21st, which is actually the anniversary of the dedication, Sheena, back in 2017. My colleague Sheena Lasciuto has been here all day long. It's been a steady stream of people, but I mentioned it earlier, Sheena, there's been a quietness about the park.
Exactly. We've been here since about 11 o'clock this afternoon. A lot of people came by, and as a reporter on a story like this, we want to let the people have their moment, right? But today we found a lot of people were coming to us. They wanted to share stories of their loved ones because to them it's very important to keep their memories alive. It's a day weighing heavy on so many as people gather at the memorial where the station nightclub once stood.
Time heals everything, they say, so it's still on my mind. But
flowers dropped off all day this February 20th as people from all around New England come by to pay their respects on the 20th anniversary of the tragic fire. This Westerly man grateful he's still here today to do that.
I feel sorry for all the people that lost their lives, but on the other hand, how lucky I was to survive with all the help from the firemen and the police department and all the rescue crew that came through to help me.
Sarah Ballard's mom was 37 at the time. She died in the fire.
We don't separate for anything because so many people, you know, like my dad was here that night too, and, you know, he's lucky he got out, but, you know, my mom didn't.
Today, Sarah is bringing her own daughter to the memorial, where so many are emphasizing how important it is to remember and honor those lost, even if you don't personally know anyone impacted, but to recognize the tragedy that took place here and the people who are no longer with us.
Here and how many people remember and how many lives, like, it's, you know, still touched because, you know, especially in today's world where everything, you know, there's a new news article every 5 minutes. It's just so nice that people still remember and we can all come together and we all have this bond even though we're all strangers.
Finding peace together as strangers, that was really a common theme here today. I mean, we've said it multiple times, but people have come by all day long. Some people say it took them a few years to come check it out. Others are here monthly.
You know, Sheena, it's therapeutic for people to talk about it, but there are so many people who were here or had family members that died. They just don't want to talk about it ever again. Sheena, thank you very much. And of course, we're going to be here live throughout the night to bring you more impactful stories. But for now, we're going to toss it back to Kim. Kim?
All right, Mike and Sheena, thank you. Our coverage continues coming up at 6. We'll be speaking with Lieutenant General Reginald Centracchio, who was the head of the Rhode Island National Guard at the time and was one of the first people to respond to the fire. And we hear how the state's fire code has changed since that night. Those changes were met with resistance from some business owners. Plus, I sit down with a local daughter who lost her dad in the fire, how she and her mom are coping and remembering him 20 years later.